Hi folks, this being Good Friday, one of the most important days in the Christian calendar, I thought I'd do something slightly different. Hence, no silly hat. A few years ago now, I was encouraged when I read stories in the Bible to try and imagine that I was there. And me being me, I had to write down what I thought. I'm going to read to you a monologue called The Crucifixion. It's written from the viewpoint of the centurion who was probably in charge of the crucifixion. I hope you find it interesting and maybe thought-provoking. Here we go. You can't imagine what it was like. I'd done it before, loads of times. Tie them down, bang the nails in, hoist them up. I'd seen them die in many ways too, seen the looks on their faces. In a way, most of them deserved it. They knew the law, they crossed the line, and they copped for it. But him, he was different. I couldn't understand what he'd done wrong. That stupid sign saying, "This is the King of the Jews," what was that supposed to prove? It was the way he died that got me. Yes, I did it. I was in charge, even lent them a hand. But all the time I knew it was wrong. What could I do though? Orders is orders. If I'd said no, I'd have been up there with him, or worse. Some of the boys took a shine to his tunic. Didn't want to spoil it, so we drew lots for it. Some of those Pharisees stood there laughing at him. "Come to save us, did you?" they said. "The chosen one of God, are you? Why don't you save yourselves?" The boys joined in then. I don't think they knew any better. One offered him wine vinegar to drink. I just stood and watched. We did two more of them at the same time. One really had a go at him. He said, "If you're the King of the Jews and the Christ, save yourself and us." I think it was the us he was worried about, not Jesus. The other one tried to stop him. He said they were getting what they deserved, but not him. "Lord," he said, "remember me when you come into your kingdom." Despite all his pain, Jesus looked at him with such love and compassion in his eyes. "Today," he said, "you will be with me in paradise." I choked and cried to myself, "What have I done? What have I done?" And it was like he heard me. "Father," he said, "Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing." But I knew what I'd done, at least I thought I did. So how could he say that to me? Then, even though it was midday, the sun went dark, and he cried out, "Father, into your hands I commend my spirit," and he died. I knew he was dead. I've seen too many to know, but we were told to make sure. Normally we broke their legs. After that they choked pretty quickly. One of the boys saw he already looked dead and stuck his spear in his side. Blood and water came out, so I was sure he was dead. Some blokes came and took his body away to bury it. One of them was a Pharisee. That surprised me. That was that though. I was broken. I couldn't do it again. None of us could. I can only cling to what he said. Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. Forgive them. Forgive them. And the next thing we read about is the resurrection. Maybe I'll do that another day. Bye for now.